I thought I'd make a video on one of my down days, and I'm having one of those, and it's because I'm on my periods. I get like this when my hormones are completely depleted. I'm not feeling zingy or zesty at all. I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed because I'm learning constantly every day of new stuff, and the hours that I spend on the computer doing things, the next day I learn something else and I'm thinking, shit, I need to revise what I've just done and do it again. And today I just don't have that energy. I just want to lie on the sofa and do fuck all. Good morning. All is well in Tina Moon's mind today. I think yesterday I had a major slump, and what sorted it was a whole packet of chocolate digestives and a kebab and an early night. And in fact, I even had a nap in the afternoon. So I feel a lot better actually today. So I am back on the computer and just waiting a delivery of my new fridge freezer. Bloody JD Williams, it's a company, online company, which I ordered the fridge freezer from. It's taken me 4 phone calls throughout the week to find out when they're going to be delivering it. I didn't get any text messages to say, oh yeah, it's going to be delivered on the 30th. I had to ring through, and they said, no, yeah, it said it's going to be on the 30th of September. Should be review on the 30th. Well, the 30th is now, and the time is 5 o'clock, and I've just rung for the 4th time to find out. Is it really on its way? And she goes, oh, it depends on the suppliers. Well, then don't give me a date of the 30th, for fuck's sake. She goes, if it doesn't arrive, then give us a call. You can get in. I said, what's the point? Because I could have gone to Argos or Currys and pay £50 less. I only went with JD Williams because, like, they guaranteed a delivery within a week. I'm a bit annoyed. The ongoing saga of the fridge freezer. Well, I didn't get it, did I, from JD Williams? So I rang them up this morning and cancelled my order and said that they need to compensate me for the phone calls that I made. It must be worth about £30 worth, because I was using my mobile phone and they got an 0800 number. And they were saying, oh, we can't give you the money. All we can do is offer you 50% discount on your next purchase. I said, well, don't think I'm going to be buying from JD Williams. She goes, oh, there's nothing I can do from my end. So I think I'm going to have to write a letter to the head office. So I searched online, trying to look for another fridge freezer. Argos, the one that I want, again, there's a long time to wait because they're out of supply of them. So I managed to find one that was the same on one site called Power Direct. And then I looked on AOL, they had the same fridge freezer, and they do a price match. So they price matched it. So I got a reduction of £30. And also, they normally charge for a delivery, if you wanted it the next day, 30 quid. And because I told them that Power Direct were offering free delivery, they gave me free delivery for next day too. I cannot rate AOL so much, and such a pleasant customer service experience as well. The guy that was serving me was just so good compared to the JD Williams lot. They sounded so bloody miserable. So yeah, AO.com. I would definitely recommend them. And not only that, AO said to me, in the next 14 days, if I see the same fridge freezer for a lot less money, they will drop the price down even more and reimburse me with the price match. What a brilliant company. I should have gone with them first time, but I didn't see that fridge freezer when I was looking. I did look on their site and I didn't see it, and they've got it back in stock now. Well, I got a message from AO about 8 o'clock this morning saying that to expect the fridge freezer to be delivered between 8:30 and 12:30 today. So the time is 9:20 at the moment. They still haven't arrived. And I just thought it was very efficient of them to send me a text message in the morning, you know, just to let me know that it was coming, not like the other company. So it's 12:40 and they were supposed to be here between 8:30 and 12:30, but they're running late. But it's fine because I'm tracking them and it's updating me to where they are, and they're saying, sorry, we're late, we'll be there between 12:45 and 2:40 now, so we'll see if they do. Right, this is turning out to be quite a little series, isn't it, about my fridge freezer. Well, AO, they texted me this morning, right about 7:45, very early, wasn't it, to say that it's going to be delivered today between the hours of 8 and 12:30. Well, hey ho, didn't arrive. So I looked on the tracking system and they're still 9 deliveries behind, and now the estimated delivery was between 12:30 and 2:30. Well, guess what? Still hasn't arrived. But I reckon it probably will, but probably not at the time that that was expected. Came and they delivered, and that's where it is, because it doesn't fit through that door or through my back doors when it's in its packaging, and they're not allowed to take it out of the packaging, so they've left it there. They were nice guys though. Here is my fridge freezer out in the rain underneath an umbrella, one of those huge ones. I'm wrapping it up in plastic and waterproofs. It's outside, covered up underneath that huge umbrella. I've got to wait until Kurt gets here tomorrow. My next door neighbour, I've got to bring it in. But what a nightmare.
Fridge freezer under that to keep it safe from the rain, unpacked because it won't fit through the doors, and I'm having to wait for Kirk and Stuart to bring it into the house. So it's been out here all night. I've come to the fridge freezer outside, and I was going to remove the doors, but it looks like it's going to be quite a job. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove all the shelves.
Wow, what a palaver. I've just managed to get this beauty in all its glory into the house. And this is after a day of all waiting for my ex to turn up to give my next door neighbour a hand to get it in. He just rang up to say, sorry, I can't make it today, I'll do it tomorrow. So I thought, bollocks. So I went running over to my next door neighbour and told him that Kirk ain't going to be here until tomorrow. So Stuart said, oh, we'll ask another neighbour. So he went running over to ask another neighbour if he could help out, and said the two of my neighbours came and picked this baby up from the outside and brought it in. Over and done with in 5 minutes. So glad that I live in such a wonderful neighbourhood. So the reason why I bought this fridge freezer, okay, all right, it's big for, you know, me and Kason, but I thought if I'm going to buy one, I might as well get one. And this has got a water dispenser. Not a nice one, because that was another £200 extra on it, and I weren't prepared to pay for that. So let's open the freezer section. So here we go. Here's the freezer. And you can tell there's loads of shelving here. And this is what I was looking for in a freezer, because some of them don't have the shelving at the bottom. And this did. So you've got one right at the bottom here, one there, one there, one there. So there's ample room to put stuff. And you've got these big drawers down here to put lots of other things. So that's the freezer. And then let's take you over to the fridge. And here we've got the fridge. Beautiful LED lights that shine up. Again, loads of shelving on the door. So you've got 1, 2, and then you've got 3, and then you've got 4, and then you've got 5. Okay, most of the other American fridge freezers didn't have all this shelving at the bottom, so that was just wasted space in my opinion. And then you've got all of that as well, and you've got a drinks holder. Put your bottles. I don't drink wine. It'd probably be full of cider. But yeah, it's got all this space now to put, well, hardly any food in actually, to be honest with you, because I generally have takeaways. One last post of this fridge freezer, but every time I open the fridge section, it's like, honestly, it's like walking past Tesco's in the freezer section. There's such a massive cold blast that comes out of it. I'm not sure that's a positive. What I've done, I've bought these things that you can buy from the pound shop. They're like little trays, so you can put your food in them. So all my meat is in there. And I've got my little condiments. And then you get this like for £1 from the pound shop as well. So I've got all my jarry stuff in there. And I've got the takeaway in another tray. There's another tray there. It's quite handy. And I've just taken everything out of the packages and put them in Tupperwares just to neaten it up. This is where all my cheeses are over here. And then I've got the butters and the yogurts. Loads of bloody drinks because Kirk's here. Look, wouldn't normally have so much soft drink around. So now I'm going to cut onion. Oh, JD Williams have responded and they're sending me a cheque for £44.99. Ah, you know what? This is good news. It can be sorted in the end.